Hey everyone, I'm Rizzer Gaming, and this is Streets of Rogue. So it's been a pretty stressful last few months, and hack and slashes tend to stress me out. Or playing them can be a little bit exhausting, and so I just started playing this new game with some friends of mine, and turned out not being really our cup of tea, I don't think. So I thought I'd give it a shot by myself, and I'm relatively new to this game. But I thought it would be a fun thing to just kind of record and stream and see if it's something that we can kind of explore together. So yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and start a new game. I think. Quick start. I think this deletes the old game that I had, which was it was a good run. I was playing a hobo, but I think it's just easier to kind of start out. Okay, this is the character selection screen. Obviously, there are a lot of characters that you can play. There's a bunch that we haven't, or I haven't unlocked. And here are the different characters that you can get, and it shows you all the stats that they start with, along with some funny flavor text over to the right. The things that are really important that someone starts out with are their stats, which is just the health that they have and how good they are at various things, how fast they move, what their starting items are. And then the traits are really the important things. So I've only played 2 characters, but the traits can actually be very big. So in the case of a doctor, if you were to play a doctor, you are a pacifist, which means you can't use weapons except for a few thrown ones. In other words, you're not allowed to kill people because you're a doctor, and that can dramatically alter the way in which you play the game. The slum dweller, essentially a hobo, is the only one that I've really spent some time playing. I think I played a bunch of runs just trying to learn the game with the slum dweller. And they basically don't start with anything good, and I actually found this to be a very difficult starting one. The soldier, I think, is the one we're going to start with because you start with a lot of basic items, and then you're able to regenerate health if your health is low enough. If your health is below 20, then you start recovering it, which seems nice. I think we'll just start with the soldier and then see where this goes. The other thing to keep track of is every single one of these characters is going to have a certain quest, a big quest that they want to try and do every single floor. This is a roguelike, and you just are going to progress up different floors. So for the soldier, what you have to do is blow up all the generators on every single floor. So we're going to go ahead and give that a shot. All right, so this is the basic layout of what the game is going to look like. I can use the mouse wheel and scroll between all the different weapons that I have, and then I can also hit Q and just grab all of the different weapons that I want manually by hand. I am going to grab, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the different hotkeys. The soldier starts with a kill ammunizer, which basically means that if I kill enough people, then I get more ammunition, which lets me kill more people. So you can probably guess what the soldier is all about and what their playstyle is actually going to be. You also start with a door detonator, which allows you to blow your way through doors that you wouldn't be able to blow your way through in other normal circumstances. This is what the map looks like. The map doesn't have any markers on it. As I go through the map and I can see things, so in other words, you can see that there's a chest right there. That's because I've been close enough that I can actually see the chest, and so now it's going to be marked on the screen. If I were to move, say, around here on the map, I might see that, oh, now I've seen an augmentation booth, and I know that the augmentation booth is there and the chest is over there. And if you've seen items, you can go ahead and click on them in the map, and it'll teleport you to the door that will allow you to get to that closest item. So clicking on the immunizer, or the augmentation booth, brings me to the augmentation booth. And from that point, I'm able to see that there's safes here and a Cellomatic over there and everything like that. The other 2 things to notice on this map are you have 2 main quests, and you will get a bunch of these quests every single floor. And your goal is either to complete the quests or fail the quests, but you have to make an attempt at each of these quests before you're allowed to move up. The other thing is you will see little orange icons And this, for the soldier, is marking where the generators are, because remember, our quest is to destroy all the generators on every single floor. And here I'm being given a notification that there are 3 generators in total, so if I haven't blown up all the generators, then I should probably seek them out and see if that's something that I can do. This is an optional quest, but as far as I can tell, you always want to try and complete this. So these 2 quests right now that we were given, and these are randomly generated, is we either need to retrieve the circuit board from a gangster, and we will be given a bunch of cardboard boxes, which is a very compelling reward because it allows you to do some stealth missions or some things via stealth. And then if we neutralize this thief, and neutralize can follow a number of different methods, we will be given a ghost giver, who you're going to call Ghost Giver. And this has certain uses. All the items have different ways that you can use them. I think what we're going to try and do is this blue mission first, to unlock cardboard boxes, which will give us a different playstyle. Instead of just shooting people with our gun, we might use a cardboard box. So let's teleport to this area and scope out this. So this is the building. We've got windows, refrigerators, various things that we can loot and blow up. And we've got a door. This door, you can just go up next to it and hit E, and I can walk through it. In contrast, there's this door, which is do not enter. If I enter this, anyone inside the building, marked in orange, is going to be mad that I'm there. Whereas this door, it looks like it's part of an apartment complex. If people see me in the hallways of an apartment complex, they won't get that upset about it. And then we've got NPCs that are in the various rooms. So, as an example, this door is locked. I can either break it down, but that'll almost certainly anger this gangster, or I can just knock. And he comes out, opens it, and if I wanted to, I could talk to him. Hey, talk to him. And I'm given the option for this gangster, I could actually hire him and make him part of my team, and he could help me do gangster things. Notice he's not upset at me for knocking on his door, but if I were to knock on the door and I were to walk in, he gets mad at me. And now he's annoyed. And if I kept doing things like this, he might eventually get aggressive and attack me. And then another option that I have to do is, because I am, a soldier, I could shoot him. Something I didn't realize, oh yeah, the door is locked. So all of these people are a little bit concerned because they just heard gunshots, because I forgot that my machine gun probably makes noise. So now this guy's taken care of. I'm just gonna loot his refrigerator in order to get some food. This heals me, so that's nice. Various things that you do can either make noise or not make noise. So I think that if I start blowing up these shelves at this TV set, I might get some noise. You'll notice that this door is still locked. Actually, in this case, when I killed this guy, I think I got a key, so it might be unlocked. Nope, didn't. Okay, so I can just open up this door from the inside. Normal doors, you can punch out or you can blow up in pretty simple physical means because they're just normal doors. This guy, let's see what it will take in order to retrieve this item. My initiation involves a lot of helping old ladies. It was a pleasant surprise. It's nice for a gangster. We have a number of different things that we can do. We can pay him money to get the item, because that's what our quest is, to retrieve this item, the circuit board, from him. We can threaten him. We're a soldier, we're a little bit threatening, so he might just give us the item. We can bribe him, and he will take any of these items that we have in exchange for completion of the quest. Whoops. And then we can also just hire him, and once we've hired him, I'm sure he'd be willing to help us out. Of course, our alternative solution is just to take him out. I'm gonna see if we can close this door. Nope. My worry is if I start a brawl with him, this guy might show up and start protecting his neighbor. To save on ammo and because we have a lot of health, we might just also... So I punched him and he went straight through the wall. And now everyone's getting involved. And one of them has a knife, which means it might just be easiest to take him out with the gun. And you'll notice that my gun was at 50. I've definitely used more than 6 bullets. But it's back at 44 because that makes a grand total of 3 people that we've offed successfully to get our kill Ammunizer to proc. Completed the quest, and we were given a cardboard box. and a knife, which I'm gonna put in the 2 slot right there. While we're here, I'm also gonna loot that fridge, and instead of junk food, I got a burger, which is just a little bit better. Oh, I didn't even realize that guy was sleeping in there. Killed an innocent. Got a little bit of XP for that. The reason I wanted to do that was to get into this fridge and get some free food, but ended up not being free. Ended up costing me bullets and causing me to kill someone. Unfortunate. All right, in this building right here, which is the source of our next quest, we need to neutralize this thief. I wonder how we're going to do that. I always like to close doors behind me. It's something I learned from my previous playthroughs. All right, this guy is not the source of our quest. Something about NPCs in this game is they're pretty dumb, and you can just kind of get by them. This is a computer. You can do things with the computer, but for the sake of this, we're just not gonna mess with the computer right now. I also don't know if the soldier's any good at using a computer. You'll also see that we have a security camera here, and you can see where its line of sight is right now, and you can also see that there's a turret. If this ever sees us, it will activate this turret, maybe this turret, and bad things will happen to us. So, I can't make that fast enough. I'm gonna sneak over here and see if I can sneak around behind this thief. As soon as I do, it is probably going to make some noise. As soon as I start a brawl with this guy, it will probably make some noise, and this thief is gonna get involved, so. Give him the quick shankaroo, and we got a ghost giver. And we've completed all the quests, so we can get out, and the knife is quiet enough that this thief did not realize what we were all about. This is a trap. If we walk over it, it's going to explode. If we had something we could chuck, it would deactivate this. We don't, and I think we want this chest, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that. That guy's aware, but he's not smart enough to know that we're over in this area, so he's running around. This goon, however. Oh, something that I could have done, which I didn't think of, is just hit the 3 button. And if he came over here and saw me with the knife out, he would have attacked me. But if he just saw a cardboard box, he probably wouldn't. And now that guy's just back to doing nothing. Sweet. So this can see me right now, or maybe it can't at this angle, but I am just an unthreatening cardboard box. Something else that we can do is we've got a generator here. We want to blow up this generator anyway, so we might as well blow it up and see if we can use it to kind of escape and get out of here. So what I'm gonna do is punch this a few times and hide into my cardboard box. It'll blow up. That guy is completely unaware of the chaos that just happened. Oh, and a banana peel. So now that we've done these 2 quests, we can either leave right away or attempt to blow up the other generators, which is something I want to do. It should be noted that when you blow up generators, usually the occupants and the owners of such generators will be a little bit annoyed, and you can tell who the owner is because it's when you hit the additional info button, it shows up that they're orange, yellow. Before we do, we're gonna see if this guy has anything to sell. There's a shotgun, I like that. A baseball bat lets you stab things, but with less of a stabby motion and more of a swingy motion. Some health, some better health, and then a bulletproof vest. All of those are nice options, but all of them cost money. So I think we're gonna pass on those. So I think we'll just give the shopkeeper, take care of the shopkeeper first. Actually, I wonder if we can just punch this generator. Oh, he noticed me. Get out of here. So he's probably going to stay hostile for the rest of the game. But on our way out, if we just... All right. got too close. And got some ammo. Probably worth it. Maybe. Alright, one more generator to go. There are a lot of patrons over here. A doctor. All of the different characters usually have some way that you can interact with them. Office drones, you can try and befriend by giving them food. Bartenders you can buy drinks from, which regenerate your health and might have other effects. Slum dwellers, you can just, hobos you can hire and have them wreak havoc for distractions. Doctors, they can heal you for cash, of course, or you can click this button, which pulls out your health and turns it into this, a blood bag, and then talk to another doctor and you can use the blood bag and you restore your health. So it's essentially taking your health and storing it for later. I think what we're gonna do is have him take out a bunch of our health, save it for later, and that means we're low on health. But the flip side to that is we can take this grenade, toss it here. I'm hoping the explosion goes through the wall. And what it did, oh, that guy's aggroed. Pretty annoyed. He's able to find me out. So we're really low on health, except we've recovered back to 20 because we're a passive, if you remember. This guy's still after me. Now he's gone. But what that did was it completed this quest, which means when we move on to the next floor, we'll get a bunch of XP. The XP will hopefully be enough to level up, and when you level up, you restore all of your health. Oops. There's a clerk, a goon, there's a safe right there, which I don't think is worth trying to get into because I'm gonna have to work past the clerk and the goon. This guy's got a bat, this guy's got a gun. Let's just leave that alone. Oh, something else that I haven't realized, or just now realized, is you can punch your way through windows, and then you can traverse the broken glass, and it costs you health in order to do that. There are fancier ways to get rid of windows, but this is one way to get past a window. So I go through the window, and it costs me a bunch of health. But this room is empty. I'm able to loot the fridge. I'm able to get out of this door because it unlocks from the inside, and my passive is healing me back up. Very clever. And one of my quest rewards was a ghost gibber. I'm not sure what this does, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with ghosts. So I'm just gonna try, because I'm the soldier, and this is a little bit of role playing. Talking to him, boo, I guess. I'm gonna try and take out this ghost. 11 money, 19 money. Okay, ghosts are, you can see, even completing all of the quests, 19 and 11 is 3/5 of the entire money that we've made so far. So that was very profitable. I don't think there's anything else that we really need to do. We've seen, actually this chest right here might be valuable. Looks like there's a single goon in there, and he will probably be pretty easy to get by. Whoop. Did not want to do that. Just open that. Close that. The NPCs are pretty minimal artificial intelligence going on right now. And we got a first aid kit. Real good. And because we looted something, we got extra XP, and that leveled us up, and now we're back to full health. With the extra blood bags that we were able to get from the doctor. So, saving HP for later. It's important to know that these blood bags are worth a lot of health, and you can stockpile them. You can't actually use blood bags to get the health back. You need a doctor to do that. So you need to be low on HP, find a doctor, and use that to get back all your health. So it's not the easiest way to carry around health. Basic tutorial that says complete all your missions if you can. We've done that. We will take off, and we get a big bonus XP We blew up a bunch of stuff, so we got even more XP. We hit E to continue, and then every time you level up and then move to the next level, you get a bunch of traits to pick up. This is part of the roguelike nature of the game. Okay, so nimble fingers means I can do things much more quickly, which is important because if what you're trying to do is like pick a lock and there are people that are around or are patrolling around, doing this makes it much easier to pick locks and not be detected. This lets you knock people through walls, which can be a benefit if you're trying to get in somewhere. Or as we saw earlier in the apartment building when I punched the guy into his neighbor's apartment and then both of them started fighting me, it could actually be a detriment. You just need to be clever. And then this basically lets you see the entire map at the beginning of the level. This is fun, but because we're a soldier, I think we're going to go with this. We're not really the thieving type. And we're on to level 2 of the slums. 3 missions this time, and we can see where everything is, which is convenient and it'll speed this up a lot. So we've got a door that we're not allowed to enter, which will anger this clerk. This clerk we're allowed to borrow money from, but then when you pay it back, it's going to cost even more money. And in order to get into the safe, we either have to pickpocket him and then get into this door really quietly, or we need to do soldier things. By soldier things, I mean shoot him in the back. This guy, white name, he just doesn't care. Just sees wanton murder right in front of him. And now no one's stopping us. We can get by here with the key. And we can use the safe combination, which we picked up from the dead clerk, to rob the bank. We are stacked with money right now. Trash cans. These are essentially free loot boxes. We got some cigarettes and $4 cumulative. It's nice. Doors you can punch through. Locked steel doors you can't, which is important. Also important is if I am, say, strapping a bomb to this door, so this door detonator is a great way to get through a steel door. If a police officer is patrolling the streets and he sees me strapping a bomb to a door, he will probably get upset. Haven't tested that theory, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. What's in this building that I'm looking at? A Lodomatic, an augmentation booth, and a drug dealer. More cops, a doctor with a refrigerator, more refrigerator right there. Let's blow our way through here and grab that sandwich out of the fridge. This guy, gangster. Let's see what his deal is. Let's go in here, see if we can close the door. We can't. I'm not allowed to talk to him when he's annoyed. Oh, no wonder. And because I've already gone into his apartment, he's annoyed enough with me that I can't actually do my quest any other way than the way my character wants to. A shotgun. I didn't even see what the reward was, but it's very thematic. I don't know how this works if I'm missing ammo from both guns, but I think we're gonna try it out. So I'll strap the shotgun over there to make sure that I remember to use it. Check out the map. We've got a chest that's over here. This will give us a sword. This will give us money. Let's go ahead and grab the money first and then check out the shop. Just kidding. I think I may have killed the shopkeeper. Oh, there's a shopkeeper over here. So, what does he got for us? Battle axe. Base damage of 11 versus base damage of the sword, which we don't have in our possession yet. And an ammo dispenser, which lets you purchase ammo to refill your gun. I don't think we want any of his stuff other than this and the generator, so we're gonna have to get through him anyway, so I'll just let him have the old one too. And I only lost one shotgun shell because I think the ammo thing procced, so it looks like it refills both. small chest. Oh, what? How did you know? Lead him to the corner. Oh. Well, at least he dropped a baton. Baton's got 8 base damage. Alright, let's grab... Well, we don't need this money anymore because we already killed the shopkeeper, which is the only way of really spending the money to buy something predictable. So we'll go over here. Locked door, 2 gangsters, armed, police officer. I'm just trying to get him away from the other police officer. Free bat. Easy as you like. Got the baseball bat to give us a sword, and I'm going to equip the sword. I've got to remember that boxes aren't 4, so that might be real useful. I'm gonna put the sword right there so I can equip it real quick. All right. So we've seen kind of what this guy's all about, just shooting things. There are more interesting ways to solve some of these puzzles. This door is locked. There's an ATM, a goodie dispenser, and an air filtration system. I'm trying to get into this chest that's over there, which is going to be behind this laser emitter and the security cam with a turret. And it looks like this guy walked into his own trap and dropped a key, which is not actually that useful, I don't think. So one way we can try and get by this is, well, this is locked, so we can't just walk in and sneak around behind this guy. We could knock, but then he's gonna know that we're there. We could place a detonator, but it'll explode and attract the cops. I think what we might do is we found some cigarettes. We can put it into this system. He's trying to get out of here. And while he does that, so the cigarettes polluted the air that was in here. And I think now we're able to get by. I don't know how a security camera acts when I'm a box. So this is in the name of science. Ooh, interesting. Can I move? I can move. Oh, that's so nice. All right. The pistol is the least important of all of our weapons, I think. The least powerful, I should say. Boom. Got the cash. I got a bunch of XP for killing no one. I'm not entirely sure that's true. Wow. But we're gonna continue our goal of trying to be peaceful citizens and loot these trash cans. I'm walking past him. And he should eventually leave us alone. There we go. Looks like this chest is the last thing that we're interested in. It's in this room, behind a steel door. Steel door's locked. There's just one bartender out here. I think we can take this guy out. There's a doctor in here as well. Bartender. Nothing interesting. Oh, right, and generators, of course. Two more generators to go. You have limitations for when you're allowed to teleport around the map, obviously. There was a generator in here by this guy that I completely forgot about when I was here. Oh, I thought I could make it. Got burned. Whew, that was a trap. So I accidentally stepped on the floor panel right there, and it opened up pits right there. Not normally something you want to do. Oh, I refilled my Ghost Giver as well, which does nothing against this guy. So, I wonder if those cops are going to be aggressive. Probably, but they didn't figure out this time that I was the one who did that, so I'm just going to take his police baton. Peace out. The last thing is, you can see my inventory is getting kind of cluttered with all the weapons I've picked up. You can go to a sell-o-matic and just sell all the things that you don't need. So I don't think we need this pistol. And then I don't think we need the police baton. 8 damage, 11 damage, 8 damage. This one is just going to be, we're going to pick up more police batons, and you can never get durability above 100 unless you do something to the item or buy it at a higher durability. So I'm just going to dump that. These boxes have been really useful. Pretty much everything here seems like they have some amount of use. So we'll just take off. All right. Ooh, we can upgrade our passive so we regenerate more health, or health when we're at a higher threshold. Increase just our base health, and then more thief-like things. We're gonna go for the higher regen level. Every 3 floors that you go up, so we're on stage 1, 3. 1 is the slums, 3 is the 3rd stage of the slums. You get an additional challenge. This additional challenge is that there's a bounty on our head, so people are going to randomly start attacking us. Oh, right, we have the trait that lets us see basically the entire map. Let's check out. No teleportation because we're in danger because there's a bounty on our head. So I guess we just have to walk there the old-fashioned way. Alright. There's 4 people in here, and none of them are aggressive. So under normal circumstances, we could just go in and pay this guy off or something to avoid a fight against 4 people at once. The problem is we have a bounty on our hands, which means that if we open this door, they might just start attacking us. It's like I called it. Looks like the cops are now hostile. And once you shoot one cop, all of them freak out. More police batons that we can hopefully sell. This guy, that guy just didn't get involved. That's nice. And more cash. Picking up a shotgun when you have a shotgun just refills the ammo. And a lot of mayhem. Right, we wanted to go to the shop. So being in my box means I'm probably safe from these guys randomly attacking me. They can't see what my identity is when I'm like this. The problem is we need to talk to the shopkeeper, and as soon as we do, we might get attacked again. Nope, safe. Nothing compelling, but we have a lot of money. We might as well spend it. And we're stocking up on cheeseburgers, which are pretty good health. So I'm just gonna buy that. Oh. And as soon as we do, we figure out that the reward for this is we get a free item from anywhere. Well, we'll save that for a rainy day, I guess. There was absolutely no way we could have known what the reward was for this until we had bought the cheeseburger from the shopkeeper. So, just unfortunate. This guy has a generator. Doctor. There are more subtle ways to take out a generator, but I don't own any items that let me take care of it. You saw me! Oh, box surprise. Get out of here. Ooh. Items, and we're gonna go to a Cellomatic. Keep forgetting that you can't teleport. We don't need that key because it gets into the area that we've already blown up. This spot. Oh, what? What? How did you know? Okay, well that was convenient enough. Actually, this guy has a shotgun. I'm not gonna screw around. Ooh. That was a decent amount of health. I wanted to go in here first so I could just sell some of the stuff that I'm not gonna use. Sell our blood. I think we get rid of the bad health, the pistol, the knife, the police baton, and we seem like we're fighting a decent amount of, ooh, actually that has 30 bullets in it. Still gonna get rid of that. What? No, it's not. What I really want is this ammo stock. Lets me do soldier things. And this baseball bat, which is why we sold the other baseball bat. We've got a chest there, a chest there. Oh, and of course, this mission that we need to complete that we can't teleport to. But we can know that the doorway is right there, which is right to our right. I know that if I shoot this, it'll explode. I don't know what happens if I just try and open the door, if it's going to explode. What I'm gonna do is eat some of my crappy health pickups, so I have enough health to survive the blast, and then I'm gonna perform science. We don't have time. Oh no, if this blows up, I think it blows up the generator, which I think blows up the scientist. So we're gonna go for this. Okay. That is an example of how, of how a mission might fail. Well, no free items, so it seemed like we had to pay for that burger anyway. Ooh, so much money. I wonder if there was something that we could have gotten that would have guaranteed our ability to disarm that bomb properly. Melee durability spray. And an electro pill. This seems very powerful if you're doing something that like tries to melee people, but that's not really what we're all about with our 4 different shooting weapons. So I don't think that was a very good find. The melee durability spray increases the weapon's durability to 200. This is how you get a weapon to above 200%. I think we're going to save that for our sword. So when our sword gets low, we'll just spray it. Welcome to the Industrial Zone. We strive to provide a safe working environment for all of our expendables. And the best part about moving on to this next floor is there's no panic thing, which means we can teleport. So far, so much time saved. We need to take out this worker and the generator. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just realized that our cardboard boxes... Oh no, we're out of cardboard boxes. I guess when we got found out where our cardboard boxes, they got used, which is too bad. Excellent. Leveled up, refilled back to full health, got some chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are essentially the long-term progression of this game. Alright, let's wait for that crusher to go by, then hit this thing with our fists. 1, 2. That seems like it's going to explode pretty big because there's a countdown above it. Yeah, that was... I don't know if I'd have been standing far away enough if I just did that. I feel okay about using the gun. Ugh, and that's a security cam. I miss my boxes. Got the money. We out of here. Alright, a generator, a gorilla, a scientist, and I'm not allowed inside of here. Although I wonder if I can find the right angle. If I even need to get inside there. Oh, I let out the gorilla. Next quest. Oh, lockpicks. I like lockpicks. Next quest is to operate all of these switches and then get 3 lockpicks. As soon as we get in here, because the door is locked, we're gonna be probably apprehended by some scientists. There's a number of them. There's also a generator with a security cam. I don't know what that sets off. There's no turrets around here, but I'd rather not find out. Oh no, I lost my sword. I was gonna spray it. Oh. See, there's a countdown, so once you hit the first one, you have a limited amount of time before you can finish the quest. Hopefully, no, we're not. Sometimes you can hack the security system and turn off the security cams. Opening the doors let out the gorillas, apparently. Actually, I think just killing the computers turned off the security cams. That's nice. Lockpicks, you can imagine what they do. This scientist is completely unaware of what the chaos that was going on behind him. And we've completed all these quests, but there are 5 generators on this floor. A goon and a drug dealer. Alright, this might be a little bit cute, but We're gonna throw the banana peel down. Then take out our pistol, because we don't care much about it. He falls down. And they're unable to pursue. So we killed someone who was innocent there. One thing about my character is he's very good at firearms, which means he will automatically aim at the target that you're trying to hit, which is 95% of the time beneficial, and 5% of the time you're not actually trying to hit the target, you're trying to hit the generator next to what the game perceives as the target. So I ended up killing someone who probably would have died when the generator exploded anyway, but unfortunate for them. This bartender is behind a locked door. There's a window here, a security camera. I think we can just do soldier things. Is this door not? I don't know why everything's moving in slow motion. I think the game thinks I'm trying to do something epic right now, and I'm not. There you go. Alright. No one cares. Got a key from him. Ooh, there's a camera in here. I forgot about. Check the inventory while we're at it. We have not used these door detonators. There is going to be a use for them eventually. Alright, that's everything. It is so much easier to play this game when you start with powerful items like the submachine gun. Alright, there's a guy in here. And a bunch of traps. You know what? Oh, that didn't kill him. Nice. We now have a bit of extra additional HP from that. And also a wrench, which is a way to mess with generators. I think I really want that wrench. And I think the way I'm going to get it is to sell some of the stuff that I don't use and just stockpile cash. 4 bananas is a lot of bananas. This does some random effect on you. And if you're a doctor or a scientist, I think you know what it does, but we don't. Sometimes they just like outright kill you. So I'm just gonna sell that because it sells also for a lot of money. The ammo stock actually is much different than I thought it was. I thought it just refilled your ammo, but it doesn't. It upgrades the maximum capacity of the ammo. So we're going to use that on the machine gun. Is bad because it's hard to aim, but our character is really good at aiming, so I'm going to use it to upgrade the machine gun. And now the machine gun can actually hold a lot of bullets, and that might be very useful. I'm going to sell the pistol. Rocks, I actually really like rocks, so we're going to hold on to this rock. And we don't have a melee weapon, so we're holding on to the bat. Speaking of which, we are just going to use this melee spray on the bat. Start using this. Fridge, and then we're gonna teleport back here. We're not allowed to. Now we are. Just kidding. Over here. To pick up this wrench. Oh, and I think I'm just gonna use this on the wrench. And now we have a way to take out, I think generators. I think a wrench can take out generators. That's the gorilla that we love. He's loyal to us because we are the reason he's set free. I don't know how he knows that, but he just went in there and he screwed up a scientist because gorillas see scientists, and when they're out of their cages, they hate scientists. And we got a lot of free stuff out of it, so I'm okay with that. There's a chest here that I can get into if I'm willing to kill this clerk. The problem is if we attack the clerk, all of his buddy firemen are gonna get really upset, and they have axes which hit like a truck, and it's just a normal chest, and we have so much money that I just don't think that I care. Ooh, turn blood into money. We're not near leveling up. And we have enough health, but I don't want less health. We're gonna refill this. 69, nice. So 19 extra bullets inside of our submachine gun. Seems useful. All right, here's how we figure out what's in the drugs. When enemies get low, they run away. This is thematic for the soldier, so we're just gonna take that. We know what Walls Nightmare does. And ghosts. We know what we do with ghosts. Nope. None of that was what I wanted, but... Man, so much money from ghosts. You blockhead. Haha, how convenient. Destroy a generator to get an ammo stealer. Rescue a scientist. And neutralize a whole bunch of folks in order to get a 4-leaf clover. I don't know what the 4-leaf clover does, but let's take out all of these scientists. Easy. And I think... Oh, this is locked, but we have the key. I think we do that, and the gorilla is loyal to us now, and maybe we'll get free stuff out of it later. We can use the wrench to detonate this, but we don't need to. Just punch it. Shop. Oh, poor you. I don't think the 2 cod pieces stack. I'm curious if the food can go above 5. Actually, I know it can because this can go up above 5. This is just 40 health. It seems nice, and I'm gonna buy it. And the reason I'm buying it now is because... Oh, she can hear me. I thought I could do that stealthily. Actually, kind of have to take you out. Sorry. Ooh, what's this? Friend phone. We are running into inventory management problems, which are some of my least favorite parts of games. Ways to fix that? In most games, a nicotine bonus makes you good at aiming guns. And we don't need that because we're good enough at aiming guns. So I'm just gonna get rid of the cigarettes, mostly to clear out inventory space. So goodbye to that. Goodbye to this unknown syringe that we're probably not going to use. I don't know what this 4-leaf clover does. I think it has something to do with gambling, but I don't think it guarantees gambling. So goodbye to that. The electro pill we've talked about, not good unless you're melee. Speaking of melee, 8 damage, but we want to use that, so we're going to hold on to this bat. And mostly just curious what this sells for. $28 money. Seems like a lot. Hold on. I want to figure something out. We need to rescue that and destroy that. We already know that you can intimidate people when you need to neutralize them. I don't know if disturbing facial expressions increases the chance that works. But I think we're just going to buy it because we have so much money. Might as well spend it on upgrading traits. And that means we won't be offered to upgrade that trait later on, which is nice. All right, let's rescue this guy, get some money. He's a scientist, which is unfortunate because we released some apes earlier. And if the apes come around, we might have to take them out. This door is locked. There's our loyal gorilla. It's the door that we can just get through. Oh, I was trying to knock. So bad. That was not my finest work. Here's why I like the rocks. Just deactivate that by going through it. Oh, we need to disarm another door. Security cam right there with the turret. Ooh, there's another guy and he's got an axe. Ooh, and there's a... Oh. I miss my boxes. Alright. This lets me open up locked doors, which includes the armed door, and that's fire. Don't step in that. Alright, low on health, but I should be good. Should go back up to 40, and don't step in the fire. All right. This guy wants me to retrieve something from a scientist. Time to see if we can intimidate him. Probably not. Because as soon as we go in, open up this door, I think he's gonna get really upset. Oh, actually, we could just knock. Talk to him, threaten 54%. And he just gets mad at us. I'm walking away, I could just off him, but there's a bunch of cops around. And there's a monkey. Forgot about that. Oh, they're protecting him from the monkey. No, monkey man. Oh, I forgot he was aggro to me. Oh, man. Well, we're just gonna leave him be because... So, he's always going to be aggro to us, but I've got this. I'm going to hack this computer. Oh, and this cop saw me. hack the computer to let the zombie thing out, assuming that the zombie would be able to take out the scientist. But, oh, that was not good. This is unfortunate because there are a lot of cops that I think are all angry at me. The scientist took out an... You know what? Fine. I tried to be clever. Oh, that's so clever. He got hit by a zombie. And so when I killed him, he came back as a zombie. Oh. I am all full. We're going to the Cellomatic. I'm not too worried about my health. Because... an axe. This does 11 base damage as opposed to 8 from the baseball bat. But I don't have any more of that spray to use on that. This hacking tool... wasn't that useful the one time that we used it, which is too bad. Getting rid of the syringe. Get rid of this whiskey because we don't have that much of it. Getting rid of the pistol. And I think the banana is not going to actually be that useful. How good is this baton? Just so I know in the future it's equal to the baseball bat. We can sell it. We can grab those other ones. I just kind of don't feel like it. Need the tooth. Need the syringe. And we need to give the tooth to the bartender to get chicken nuggets. And to level up. Ooh, I forgot I was gonna get another blood bag. Because that would have been useful. I do think I'm going to refill the shotgun. Okay, guess I can teleport. Just kidding. We've got a bunch of generators that we have not come close to taking out. It shouldn't take that long. We've got a couple of goons. I don't know what's going on up there. Some chain reaction that happened. A thief. Okay, there we go. Goons guarding a prison means we can do that. That didn't work nearly as well as I thought it would. She was just entirely okay with that. Safe with just a whiskey in it. What a waste. Ah, there's 2 more generators that need to be destroyed. I only see 1. I guess this is a generator as well? Nope, this is a generator. One of the missions that we haven't completed. Destroy this. Alright, we can see from the way that he patrols. But What I meant to say is I could shoot through the window. And blow that up, but I missed and stepped in fire. That was not the desired result. That guy's coming with an axe. We take him out at range. Ooh. That was also unexpected. Am I allowed inside this door? Oh. This is the first place that I went. It just had a generator that I never took care of initially. Smooth. This is an overclocked generator. Which means that it's going to explode pretty big. Finished all these, finished that. We're good to get out of here. And we unlock the cannibal.